Smile greetings. I am Tejal Uppal and you are watching my channel Learn Sujok for free. Friends, this is the first course with 14 videos to start learning Sujok. In this course, you will learn the correspondence systems of Sujok and begin the process of self-healing. In order to actually gain from this course, you must watch my videos in the order that they are given, chronologically, and also watch each video till the end. If you like my videos, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon next to it.
Welcome. Have you learned how to map the organs and extremities on the inside of your hand? If not, then please go back to the previous video and do it, as otherwise you will not follow anything in this video. Now, like our body has a front and a back, similarly on our hand also, we have a front and a back. Now, front being the inside of the body and the hand, and the back side of the body being the yang side, which is this side of the hand. Now, if you have thoroughly understood the placement of organs on the inside, then you will have no problem in understanding this video. Now, let's start with the head. Remember, when we have to see the organs above the diaphragm, we have to keep our hand like this. Okay, for the head, neck, and the chest, we have to keep our hand like this. All right. Now, when you see the head, okay, just the head part, in the head, we had the brain, the eyes, nose, mouth, etc., right? Like this. Now, behind the yin side, on the yang, what do we have? We have the skull, right? So when you turn your hand like this on the yang side, behind the head, behind this, the front of the head, this becomes your back of the head. And this nail is the hard nail is the skull. And therefore, the skull is hard. So that is why this is hard. And if area below the nail in the top phalange of the thumb, this area, okay, this is the back of the head, occipital part of the brain, just below the skull. Now, behind the middle phalange, this phalange is the neck, okay, on the inside, this is our neck. Now, behind the neck, what do we have in the back? We have the cervical, the vertebral column is going down, right? The neck bones that we call the cervical are in the back of the neck. So behind this neck, over here, this lower phalange, this becomes the cervical area. So in the center of the cervical area, you will find all the C1 to C7 cervical bones. So whenever you have a problem in the cervical region, maybe like if you have a pain due to some nerve getting compressed in the C4, C3 and C4 or C4 and C5 vertebrae, then you will go here and hunt for the point over here. This is your cervical vertebrae. Now, from the base of the neck, okay, in the back, what do we have? We have the 8 thoracic vertebrae, T1 to T8. Now, when you keep your hand like this is the base of the neck, and from the base of the neck till the diaphragm, which is the lifeline, okay? This area, we will have, this is the chest area. So when we go in the back, from the base of the thumb to the, the diaphragm line, this area becomes the area where we have the T1 to T8 vertebrae, thoracic vertebrae. How they have to be mapped out, I will show you pictures on the basis of which you will understand exactly how T1 to T8 has to be mapped out over here. And below the waist region, below the diaphragm, in the back, what do we have? We have, first of all, we have the remaining 4 thoracic vertebrae, T9 to T12. Okay. Now, when we have to see the back also, below the diaphragm, our hand is supposed to be like this. So when you have to see the back of the trunk, the diaphragm is this. So we'll turn it like this. So this will be the diaphragm. And from the diaphragm going to the middle of the legs, this is the root of the vertebrae, right? The vertebral column. So from here till the chest region, where the lifeline is, right? Till the chest region, the remaining thoracic vertebrae will come. T8, T9, T10, T11, and T12. This, like I told you, is the cervical vertebrae, okay, behind the neck. And from here, going to the left to the lifeline in the back, these will be your T1 to T8. This one. I hope you can see. Yeah, this one, T1 to T8 thoracic vertebrae. And then you have to turn your hand like this, right? Like this. So from the diaphragm till the lifeline, going up to the middle line, this is your vertebral column. So from here till here would be your T9 to T12. Okay, T9 to T12. Now, after the T9 to T12, what do we have? After the thoracic vertebrae, we have the lumbar vertebrae, the 5 bones of the lumbar vertebrae, which are the L1 to L5, which actually come in our waist area, below the diaphragm, little below the diaphragm in the back, we have the thoracic vertebrae, and then below that, we have the 5 bones of the lumbar vertebrae. So this comes till about, till below the vertebrae, this becomes your lumbar. These would be your L1, L2, L3. This would be L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, like that. The L5. So these would be your lumbar vertebrae. So whenever you have a lower back problem and maybe you have some, nerve pressing in your lower back, which is actually the main cause of sciatica. Okay. So this is where you have to treat. So this is how your lumbar region is seen. After that, in the vertebrae, what comes? The sacrum, right? The sacrum. Now, the sacrum has 5 vertebrae again. So there will be five sacrum, like S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, 5 bones of the sacrum vertebrae. And under that, in the middle of this, in the middle of the middle finger and the ring finger, which are the 2 legs. So behind the back of the 2 legs, you have the coccyx, right? The coccyx, which is called the tailbone, which are 4 bones actually, but they are all merged into one. They are fused. So this is the 4 bones of coccyx. Now, let me just repeat this once again, so if there is no confusion. When you have to see the back of the head, that is your skull. So this is the skull, right? Behind the head in the yang side. This is the skull. Then under that, this portion is your occipital brain portion behind the head. And then below that comes your cervical. Cervical C1. So you can say C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So C1 to C7 comes from the top joint of the thumb to the base joint, the 7 bones in the center. Okay. Then come behind the chest region, we have the thoracic vertebrae, which are T1 to T8. So it goes from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. So T1 to T8 come till the lifeline. And then you have to keep your hand like this. And starting from the diaphragm line, which is here, you have till the lifeline, you have T8, T9, T10, T11, and T12. These are the 4 thoracic vertebrae. After that come the 5 lumbar vertebrae, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. Then come the 5 sacrum vertebrae, which is S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. And then the coccyx 4 vertebrae, all fused together just between the 2 legs. The kidneys also we take in the back, which are, on both sides of the vertebrae. And kidneys are usually located on either side between the T12 and L3 vertebrae. Now, which one was the T12? Which one was the T12? Now we had T9, 10, 11, 12, which is T12, and we have L3, L1, L2, L3. So the kidneys are somewhere here. Here. This is the position of the kidneys. How you can come to know, the points for kidney, you have to basically go from the, this area on both sides of the vertebrae, take 2 fingers, and wherever you find a kind of a, a kind of a pit kind of a feeling near this area. the pit. These are the two kidneys. The one kidney will be here and this will be here. So since this hand is supposed to be like this, so this is the left side. So that means this would be the left kidney. And if you see, keep your hand like this and see, this is the right side. So when you turn it, the right kidney would be this one. Okay, so this is how the kidneys are placed in the yang side of the hand, like they are in the yang side of the body. So this is the similarity of the body on the yang side of hand. I hope everything is clear to you. Please watch this video again and again so that it becomes more clear, and put your doubts on my Telegram group or whatever, and I will definitely try and answer your queries. Again, I would like to give you an assignment that you absolutely must do before going to the next video. Take a pen and map out all the parts of the back of the body on the yang side of both your hands a few times. You should become a master at this and should know exactly where each part of our skeletal system is miniaturized on our hand. Another thing, one thing I forgot to tell you, just above the, the kidneys, we have the adrenal glands. So the adrenal glands are here. One is here and the other is here, just above the kidneys. So that is also a very important point to know in case if there is an issue with the adrenal glands, which I will be telling you about when I cover the endocrine gland system in the future course. You will be getting it very soon. So just keep following the course and you'll reach it. So this is how the organs are placed on the yang side. Now, the next video is very interesting. See you there. Okay, just practice these two videos. First, practice the organs on the yin side and the yang side a number of times so that it sinks in your head and you are absolutely, and actually, honestly speaking, it's not very difficult because, Professor Park Jae-woo has explained it so well, the similarity of the hand to the body, that once you know and understand the organs in your body, it is so simple to, place them on the hand. The only important thing to remember is the position of hand should be like this for your organs above the diaphragm, and the position of the hand should be like this for your, organs below the diaphragm. So see you in the next video. Thank you.